What's going on, guys? It's Eli here from Double FIFA HD, and this is going to be a new segment that I'll be doing. It's just pretty much a podcast, really. So yeah. So we're past the round of 16 now, and in the World Cup, and we're through into the quarterfinals, and yeah. So I was thinking about doing this like for the whole of the World Cup, but I just thought, oh, I might not. So yeah, what I'm gonna do though is I'm going to kind of review the games and review the tournament each day from now on. So every single day I'll bring out a podcast for you. Well, we don't have a lot of viewers, but I just thought, you know what, may as well, just a bit of fun. So yeah, just gonna pretty much review the teams that are left and review the games that go by. But obviously rest day the last couple of days, and tomorrow we get straight back into the action. So anyway, I'm gonna start with reviewing the 8 teams left. So yeah, I'll just quickly, before I say this, I am going to be following Belgium. I was following England and Australia, but obviously both knocked out in the group stage. So been following Belgium, and so yeah. Anyway, so I think I might start with them. So yeah, Belgium have quite a decent squad, to be honest, but I mean, the media have hyped it up a lot. I mean, it's a very, very decent and talented squad, but they're very inexperienced on international level, and I'm not sure how they're going to pull through against Argentina. I mean, I'm hoping they'll be able to win, but I mean, if they can stop Messi and the likes of Aguero, Lavezzi, all those players, but it really depends. I mean, they've got to be on their game because they've kind of struggled a bit, to be honest. I mean, yeah, they've only really scored a goal in a lot of matches, and it's a bit disappointing. We all expected it to be a bit of a goal fest because they had a very easy group, but there's been players like Eden Hazard that just haven't really been performing up to level. So yeah, the first game against Argentina, well, it might be the last game. I'm gonna review that after I've reviewed all the teams, but yeah, it depends. I mean, Lukaku, Hazard, they all got to be on form, otherwise, I have a feeling that they could lose it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about that. Now, Argentina, everyone's eyes will be looking on this man, Lionel Messi, against Belgium, of course. He's gonna have to perform as well as Aguero. But yeah, they haven't been performing that well as well. But they're never really that great on international level. And same with Messi. Messi's never been really great for Argentina. This World Cup's probably been his best international appearances, and even that, I mean, he hasn't been that great. Like, he's been pretty good. But I mean, he's not the best he could ever be. But yeah, so I mean, he's gonna need to perform against Belgium. So yeah, I mean, they had some some short victories, just like the Iran victory. It was 1-0, and Switzerland 1-0. So yeah, I mean, it really depends how they'll go from here. So yeah, about the result and the match, I'm not sure who will take this. I reckon it'll be a 0-0 draw, and then it'll go down to penalties, or a 1-0 draw. So I'm gonna go 1-0. 1-1 draw, sorry, until extra time, and I reckon it'll go to penalties, and from there, I'm not sure who will win, but yeah, it's gonna be a close game because both teams haven't been scoring too many goals. Argentina have scored a bit more, but yeah, so it really depends. So yeah, now we move on to the Brazil and Colombia match. Now this one's gonna be a close one. I'm not sure who could take this, but yeah, Brazil have obviously Neymar. He's one of the best players in the world, but he's got to execute chances. He's had a couple of chances that he hasn't really got, put it away, but obviously he's scored quite a few goals, so he's doing pretty well. And he is pretty much, I mean, Brazil have some very, very classy players, some of the best in the world, but he is pretty much carrying Brazil, though, I mean, for the goal-scoring department, so he must be on his game against Colombia, and they had a pretty, I mean, their schedule wasn't too difficult considering it's in their country, and so yeah, but they only scraped through against Chile. So, I mean, I think Colombia can cause an upset against them. Yeah, so about that, what about this guy, James Rodriguez? He has been on top form, and he scored a cracking goal the other day. So, I mean, I reckon that his presence has just been incredible. I mean, everyone was saying, "Oh yeah, Colombia can't do it without Falcao," but he's really lifted, and obviously he might be going to Real Madrid, and yeah, so I mean, he really wants to go over to the La Liga as well, so it really depends. But anyway, so yeah, I really fancy Colombia in this game, and I think if this man plays well, then they can really put Brazil away. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with that, and I'm gonna put an upset Colombia 2-1, and yeah, the Brazil fans won't like that, but I'm gonna say 2-1 to Colombia after extra time. And that brings us to our next team, Germany, and they will be in the first game um of the quarterfinals against France, and they have a very good squad. I mean, I reckon they have a chance of winning it. I mean, as much as I hate the German team, to be honest, I think they might go away and win it. I mean, depending on other results and stuff. But I'm hoping France can win. But yeah, Germany just have a very classy team. Even they even picked up a couple of injuries. I think. I mean, Royce was out for the World Cup tournament. Yet, I mean, it doesn't matter. Their team's just so good that they don't need the likes of Royce and also Gomez, who missed the squad. So yeah, I mean, they've done it pretty well. They've gone through. I mean, they only just beat USA by 1 goal, but I mean, I reckon will go through and beat France. But yeah, so I'll go on now and talk about France now. France have a very decent team as well, but Ribéry was out for the tournament. But poor Pogba, I mean, how good was he against? I mean, in this World Cup, I mean, he's been put on like $100 million or £1 million price tag, or it might be dollars actually. So yeah, but I mean, he is an outstanding player. But I mean, I'm not sure if he's really if he can step up as well as the rest of the French team, like Griezmann, and the young French players, a few of them there. I'm not sure if they can step up and beat Germany. So yeah, I'm gonna say that Germany will win this, probably 1-0 after extra time. That's what I'm gonna say. And now I'm gonna talk about the next team, Costa Rica. Everyone's kind of surprised back at. Little did anyone think Costa Rica would get a point, but to get to the quarterfinals, I mean, who would have thought? I mean, they beat the likes of Italy and Italy and Uruguay. Sorry, to get here, and I mean that's pretty incredible. So they could be a real dark horse. I mean, if they can cause an upset, then who knows? But I mean, I'm not gonna say that they will. I reckon that they will get beaten by Netherlands, but I don't. I mean, I if they cause an upset, I won't be too surprised. I mean, they've been really good. The goalkeeper Navas, I think it is, and Royce, I think Brian Royce, he's been quite good as well. But the whole team is actually really lifted. I mean, Australia beat him in a friendly like last year, and so yeah, I mean, I think they could cause an upset, but I'm not gonna say that they will. So, yeah, I'll go on now and review Netherlands now, and they also have a very, very, very talented team. I mean, Costa Rica probably a lot weaker squad, but I think their morale is very high, and they could beat them by brain power, really. But yeah, but so Netherlands, they got the likes of Robin, Van Persie, the young Memphis Depay, lots and lots of players, and they're all on form as well. So I reckon they'll beat Costa Rica, even though Costa Rica have really surprised everyone. But so yeah, they are one of the main favourites, Netherlands, and I reckon they should be able to win that fairly comfortably, but not. I mean, I reckon Costa Rica can give them a bit of a scare like Mexico did, because I mean Mexico really should have gone through, but if it wasn't for that dive. But yeah, so I reckon they'll win 2-0, but Costa Rica will give them a scare. So I'm not really going for these results as if they will happen, but I'm just gonna say a random scoreline there. So yeah, it might be closer than we think though. So yeah. But yeah, I can't keep talking, guys, because I'll go on forever. But yeah, so I will be back tomorrow with another podcast for the few of you that watch these videos. So yeah, I'll be reviewing the Germany and France game, and I think it's also the Brazil and Colombia game. Yeah, so So 2 big matches there, and I'll be back tomorrow reviewing them. That video will be a lot shorter than this one. I'll probably won't drag on too long. But yeah, so if you want to see some another good podcast, look at go to For the Fans YouTube channel, and there's some really good World Cup podcasts. So that's where I kind of based the idea from. Didn't copy them, but yeah. So if you want to listen to them, because they have like 40-minute long podcasts. So yeah, these are going to be a bit shorter than that. But anyway, guys, so thanks for listening, and yeah, so hope you enjoy tomorrow's matches, and I'll be back tomorrow.
Rolling, living life like the weekend. Cause everybody here smoking, everybody there drinking. Sometimes we're rolling, living life like the weekend.